Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing out a day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on Chainlink. In my last video, I told you when we were up here that if we break this low here at 22,480, we would form a double top formation and continue our moves to the downside. And it looks like we have broken it, and the targets to the downside are here below. But what happens next? Let's look at the charts. So our first target to the downside for Bitcoin is here at 21,482, which I gave you in my last day trading update. The target after that is at 21k or 2980, which I gave you in my last day trading update. As you know, the market maker structure tops out with a double top formation of some kind, which we have here, and we have our first leg down. We are currently in our first leg down. We will have our first retrace of some kind. We could move all the way up here to 22,150 maybe, and then our second leg down, second retrace, and our third and final leg down, and that is where we bottom out with a double bottom formation. So we could ride this out and possibly take some profits in our first leg down here at 21k approximately, because that is where we're gonna have our retrace up. And if you miss this opportunity to short, you have our next opportunity here in the first retrace, which will happen somewhere in the 21.5k to 22k. That is your next opportunity basically to short, because we will have our next leg down, and the targets could go all the way down to 19.5k or even lower if we have bearish news coming out on Tuesday from the Fed. We could move down to 17k, and that is what I'm waiting for, because today we have some kind of news from the US. It's the consumer sentiment. Let's see what happens. They are expecting 65, but if we get anything above 65, the market's gonna react very bearish to that. And next week we have big news coming out. We have the CPI numbers coming out on Tuesday, on Valentine's Day, and we could have market moves on Wednesday and on Thursday in regards to CPI numbers. If they are worse than expected, well, then we will have a cascade to downside for the stock market and for crypto as well, and that is possibly when we could move to 17k. And if we look at the liquidation map, I find it interesting. A lot of people have been going short, and we have a liquidation cluster here at 23k to 23 point, let's say 5. We have a lot of late shorts coming in here, so be very mindful that we could have a spike up and then we could reverse and continue our move to the downside. Our first leg could basically come up to this point and then bam, reverse to the downside again. But let's see what happens, because this is pretty interesting. We could have a move to the upside and trap more retail traders to continue to hold their longs or add to the position, and then liquidating some shorts in the meantime and then moving price down again. Yeah, that's it for Bitcoin. So if we take a look at Chainlink, we could see some interesting moves yesterday. We had a big spike to the upside going up to $7.8, and we created some volume candles here, which we have recovered. This one right here and this one right here. They instantly got recovered. And if you looked at the lower time frame, you could short it, because that was what I was looking at. They were creating massive volume candles and a wick to the upside, double top formation, as you can see here on the 1 hour time frame. Confirmed it here at $7.5, and we are currently at, we made a low at $6.7, but I think we could continue even lower. So the setup for Chainlink, basically we could have a spike up to this zone if Bitcoin continues to move to the upside. We could go up to $7.5, and then we could go all the way down to $6.2 and possibly even bottom out at $5.8. If we continue with the market making structure, we could do something like this, a retrace up and then bottom out here at $5.9 and then reverse to the upside. Or we could continue even lower. Let's see what happens on the Valentine's Day event from the Fed. Until then, trade safely. None of this is financial advice, as you know. It's all for entertainment and educational purpose only. This is Big Boss Brother number 2, giving you the heat on the day trading and technical analysis. Have a nice weekend. Big Boss out.